What's going on, everybody? We are back. We are back.
Second season.
Yeah, so we're going to be calling this season 2 of Black and White Just Sports. I'm Pat.
I'm Dante.
And we're back. We took about a month or two, somewhere in that range, off to just relax. And there wasn't too much going on in sports at that time anyway, so it is what it is. But we are back, and thank you for joining us as usual. All the social media shit we got going on. If you're on Facebook, obviously you're watching us on Facebook. But we got the Black and White Just Sports, the page and the group. Join them. Instagram, Black and White Just Sports. Go follow us on Instagram. Twitter is BNW Just Sports. BNW Just Sports, yeah. So go follow us on Twitter, though. We need some more followers on Twitter. Also, YouTube. Biggest thing I always,
Yes, definitely get some subscribers.
Always
to YouTube,
say YouTube. We need the YouTube viewers. Black and White Just Sports on YouTube. Go follow us there. Subscribe, like, watch videos, all that good shit. And then you listen to us on podcasts. We are on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Castbox, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Stitcher. So if you listen to any podcast on those platforms, start listening to us. We appreciate it. With that being said, it's good to be back.
Yes, it definitely is. I'm excited about the second season.
Today is opening night for the start of the NFL season.
Let's get it.
So, that's going to be the majority of our topic is NFL because, of course, that's what's going on.
Right. Big news.
That's what we're going to be talking about. So, throughout the offseason, Antonio Brown's name has been all throughout the media lately.
Way too much for silly stuff.
So as far as everyone should know by this point, he was traded from the Steelers to the Raiders.
Yes.
Before he left, it seemed like he was stirring up some drama there, so they got rid of him. And since he's arrived in Oakland, it's just been a mess.
A big mess.
This guy has complained about his helmet. I mean, it is what it is. I guess if what you're comfortable in, you play your whole career, I guess go with it. But he's been complaining about his helmet. Hasn't been to practice. Hasn't been to training camp. And then yesterday, I believe, he got a letter from the GM, I think it was. And he goes and posts this letter on social media. And now him and the GM, from what I heard from Adam Schefter, got into it, I believe, today, a heated argument. And the Raiders are talking about suspending him at this point. So it's also being reported that there's a lot of people that think that he might be done in Oakland, like asking for a trade or release. And it's crazy how fast that shit is.
Right. Way too fast. He ain't even played a single game with the Raiders yet. Listen here, man. This dude is embarrassing right now, man.
Embarrassing?
He's embarrassing.
You going that far?
He's embarrassing himself, and he's embarrassing his team. You haven't even played a single game yet with the team.
You see the Cowboys gear.
I love Dallas. Go ahead and sport it.
Someone's talking about it.
But
yeah, let them Cowboys.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, he hasn't played a single game with the Raiders yet on the field. And he's been getting into all this silly nonsense about a fucking helmet. Like, come on, man. And now all of a sudden...
Are you still bleeping yourself out with curse words?
Yeah, I'm not stopping that for season 2,
You don't have to keep it up, man. You can curse, all right?
But yeah, man, he's too old to be doing that. I mean, he's a grown man getting into these silly...
What do you mean too old?
He's a grown man
you
getting into these nonchalant issues over nothing, man. Focus on football. You worried about your helmet and
so let me
get into it with the GM and like, come on, man.
If you're at work and you gotta wear like specific shoes, right? And then one day they're like, hey, you can't wear those shoes no more. You gotta wear these shoes, and those shoes are comfortable. You've been working in those shoes for like 5 years. You're not going to make some type of stink over it like, hey, these are the shoes I've been wearing.
He made too big of an issue of it. Like, this was headlines for weeks. Like, really, man? Your helmet?
You see these new helmets?
They changed the guy. Ridiculous. And he knew this prior to this. It's not like this was a surprise to him.
Listen.
He knew this was coming years ahead of time.
I wouldn't say
and
years.
And he still... That's what Stephen A. said. Shout out to Stephen A.
No, not shout out to
Stephen A. Then he been knew this, so it wasn't a surprise. He should have been picking a new helmet. He got many altercations and many different helmets he can choose from, and he just wants that specific one. Like, come on, man. Like, he's being petty.
Listen.
He's being real petty. Focus on football. Get on the field and help the Raiders win some games, man. Now, if you don't play or get traded, the Raiders going to be right back to square one.
I mean, listen.
Like, what was the point?
If the Raiders get rid of him, then
the Raiders are going to win 3 games if they lose Antonio Brown.
They gave up. What did they give up for Antonio Brown?
I don't think they gave up much. A couple of draft picks and maybe like a C-list player. It wasn't no major moves. I mean, they did pick up Tyrell Williams from the Chargers, but he's a C-level receiver. He's not sorry, but he's not someone that can carry a franchise.
But, I mean, they pretty much invested their stock in this guy. Like, I mean, of course, he's on the downside of his career, right? So, he's probably got, 4 or 5 years at the most, if that. But, what the fuck was this trade? They're not giving me the information I'm looking for. But either way, like, that's their team right now. I mean, Derek Carr's possibly on the fences as far as a starting quarterback, I think, because I don't think John Gruden was ever sold on him. Antonio Brown is their only option, I feel like, at this point. I mean, they got a couple side pieces, but it's nothing serious. Yeah, they've invested their offense in this man.
Solely in Antonio Brown.
Yeah, if they get rid of him, I don't know, man. It's just looking at it from, the media standpoint and everything we watch and read and look at, it seems like this is a big-ass mess that can't be fixed.
Gigantic mess.
So, I don't even know.
Gruden keeps trying to stick up for him when he knows he's just doing stupid stuff.
Gruden will stick up for him because he knows that's his fucking centerpiece.
Right, that's his golden goose, right.
So he needs to, honestly. Yeah, man. If they lose Antonio Brown, they are in trouble. They are in big trouble. I mean, they're not. I don't think they're a real threat. At this point
with Antonio Brown, I think they could at least be 8-8, a 500 team with Antonio Brown. But without Antonio Brown, they may win 4 games, maybe. Maybe
they get nothing done if he's gone.
But like I said, with him, he definitely gets them 3 or 4 more wins with him on the field.
If they do release him, then like. You just waste that trade and draft picks for nothing.
Basically, right, for nothing. I don't think they're going to trade him. He needs to get his act together, though, like, quickly.
They better hope so.
He needs to not have any more scandals or whatever you want to call it for the rest of the season. He needs to be squeaky clean for the rest of the year. And he definitely needs to put up numbers. You doing all of this extra stuff. He
going to put up numbers regardless.
He better put up numbers, man. I want to see nothing less than 1,000 and at least 7 touchdowns or more.
I mean, as long as Derek Carr's slinging it right, he's going to get his numbers if he stays there. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. It's pretty messy in there in Oakland. I mean, they already got the mess of leaving Oakland and going to Las Vegas. I think they're going next year.
Yeah, this is the last season in Oakland, but, right? 2020, they supposed to be there.
We'll see what happens, man. I don't know. It's not looking good for Oakland right now.
Not at all. Not at all.
Let's do this just a little bit. I'm gonna shake this camera a little. Boom. Let me see. So yeah, the helmet, the missing practice, missing training camp, and now posting this letter and getting into it with the GM. It's all bad going on right now for him. So we'll see if they can salvage this little relationship they got going on, but it doesn't seem like they possibly will.
Not right now.
So yeah, that's better. Boom. What else? Ezekiel Elliott.
I was stank, my
Cowboys.
boy.
I still don't like your Cowboys fan.
Zeke.
But yeah, you see the star.
Finally got a deal done.
You see the
man.
star.
About time.
Zeke got his money, which I think he deserved regardless.
Definitely deserved it.
He was a top 5 pick for the Cowboys, and people always say nowadays the running back isn't what it used to be.
Man,
it's
screw
not
that. It
coveted like it used to be, and I don't believe that whatsoever.
Me neither.
I think it's still a big part.
Piece of
if
team.
you have a real
if you have the threat running back, right?
Running back. I mean, not everybody does. So, but yeah, he got his money. I think was it $90 million.
Yep, 6 years, $90 million,
so
50 guaranteed.
He's good to go. So I mean, obviously this helps the Cowboys.
This makes them a contender.
Of course, they got Cooper coming back off of a half a season where he was just
and still put up
continuing
1,000 yards.
to strive last year.
You add a Randall Cobb, you add a Jason Witten. You have talent all over the defensive side of the ball.
I'm not giving you nothing for Jason Witten. The man's old, and he came out of retirement because he sucked as an announcer.
No, he came back out of retirement because Dallas has no other options at tight end.
He came out of retirement because he sucks as an announcer for Monday Night Football. He sees an opportunity where this team could really take a shot at the Super Bowl.
They can.
So he's trying to get in on that, and he stinks.
You don't think he's worthy of it with all the great years he put in with Dallas?
Listen,
Jason Witten might be a top 10 tight end ever.
Yeah, he probably is, and I appreciate everything Witten's done. But the last probably 3 to 4 years of his career before he retired were just dwindling down.
Wait, wasn't he just had 600-700 yards last year?
Man, first of all, he didn't play last year.
So Not last year, the year before, 18. I mean 17.
Let's get that straight. He didn't even play last year.
Hater? Why would you hate on Jason Witten, man? He's a legend with Dallas. Well, not a legend, but he definitely.
Yeah, I'll give him a legend.
Yeah,
status.
he might. Right.
I'm not going.
Yeah, 673, bud.
So let me see. Where is his remaining years? Yards. So
673, 713,
673 in 2016, and then only 560 in 2017. He didn't play those years.
He
had
up
5 or less touchdowns since 2014. So I mean, his stats were going down for sure. I mean, it was the end of his career. What can you say? You know, people.
I bet you he gets 600 yards this year.
Get 600 yards this year.
Yes, he is 600 yards, 5 touchdowns.
I'm gonna move this up because every time I look over there, I'm getting off camera. So I'm gonna just try to set this on the side.
Jason Witten is definitely gonna be an intricate part of their offense this year.
I don't think he is.
I do. He knows the offense. He knows he's a veteran on the team.
Listen,
he can provide Zeke with some leadership, Dak, all of them.
Number one, I think he gets 50% of the snaps. He's not playing as much as I think you think.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play every single snap. I agree with that. I say he probably plays 70%.
I'll be surprised if he gets over 400 yards this year receiving.
Wow. Why are you dissing him?
I'm not dissing him. I just don't think he has it what he used to.
This is crazy. And you're talking about Jason Witten.
Listen, number one, like I said, his stats have been declining every year that he's played. Okay, that's number one. Number two, he's old. How old is he now?
Jason Witten is what, 37?
Let's see.
He's pushing 40. I know he's pushing 40.
The retirement's going to help him a little bit. He had a year off or 2, whatever it was at this point.
How do we know he ain't getting in shape? How do we know? You know what I'm saying?
He's 37 years old.
I said 37, okay? Right.
So he's old. Let's just be real about it. He's old. Football age is old. He's in like
how old is Tom Brady?
That's different. Tom Brady's not getting hit. Tom Brady's not blocking people. Okay, Tom Brady isn't.
So if Tom Brady takes one hit, he done?
No, I'm not saying that. But Jason Witten has been hitting people, getting hits, blocking, any and everything for how long has he been in the league?
Yeah, about 12, 14, something like that.
Came in 2003, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
16 years, man.
About 16, 17 years of taking hits, blocking, hitting people. Takes a toll on a person's body. Tom Brady fucked up his leg because he got hit too low, and then they changed rules for quarterbacks getting hit to protect.
They've changed rules for stars before in sports.
So it is what it is. Tom Brady can be like 50 and probably playing, honestly, at this point, because he just doesn't get hit. But yeah, Jason Witten, man, he's not going to be a real factor. He'll be a nice addition, but he's not a factor. Zeke, I mean, he missed all preseason, I believe.
Yeah.
I think he missed summer training camp.
Yeah, but he was working out with Marshall Faulk in Cabo.
They said he's out in Cabo. He's probably out there partying.
No, he's back now.
I'm saying he was out in Cabo, probably partying. I can't say.
I'm not saying he didn't kick it. He probably did, but he was working out.
So I don't think he's in football shape. I think it's going to take a couple weeks for him to get back into football shape. Week 3, I think he'll explode and be the regular Zeke.
So you don't think he's going to explode against the Giants?
I mean, I think he'll have a decent game, 75 yards.
A touchdown?
Maybe. But like I said, he hasn't been in a training camp. He hasn't been in the season. He hasn't been in the preseason. The man hasn't been practicing. The man isn't in game shape whatsoever. He's gonna need about a month.
How do we know he ain't in game shape? We don't know what he was doing in Cabo, man.
There's no way to get in game shape and you're not out there with the team hitting.
He knows this already. He's been there for 3 years, 4 years.
Guess what? There's a difference of going and running on the beach and lifting weights and then going out and blocking and hitting 300-pounders. There's a difference.
Practice.
Yes. Practice.
Practice.
Yes. Practice. Prepared to get hit by people.
I agree with that, but that's a big guy.
Yeah, it is, and he's been doing this forever since high school, college, and now in the pros. But at the end of the day, listen, this is one thing, and it's not completely off topic, but it is off topic. But it's kind of not because it goes into Zeke too. But this is the thing that bothers me about people. All right, we're good. This is the thing that bothers me about preseason is you get the first couple weeks. Wait, hold on. Don't let me do this. Oh, you're in there. Okay. So this is what bothers me about preseason. Everyone bitches about how they hate it. Nobody needs to play anymore. But the first 2-3 weeks of the NFL season are trash. Hella penalties. People just not looking like they're ready. Like, I don't let the fucking starters play 2-3 series every preseason game. They'll be ready, and then week 1 comes, it'll be a good product. This shit is sloppy and bad the first first week, 1 through 3 weeks. Somewhere, 1, 2, 3. Usually about week 3 they start getting it together. But the shit is sloppy.
Man.
Yeah, the fee, it just
went out. It was showing fine before then. It just went out, Tino, like about 30 seconds ago.
So hopefully it's back in. It looks like it's back in. Yeah, the fee went out.
I'm definitely happy for Zeke getting his money. He's definitely the best running back in football. I don't care what nobody says. He's definitely the best pure runner in football. He may not be the best all-around running back, but he's definitely the best pure runner in football. There's no question about it. So I'm definitely glad he got his money. I'm glad Dallas can now be a contender in the NFC because that NFC is stacked with a lot of teams that can make some noise in that conference. So shout out to Jerry Jones, man, for getting his money. He shouldn't have took this long. Now all of y'all got to do is get Amari and Dak their money, and y'all can be contenders for the next 5-6 years for real.
Yeah, I mean the team is pretty much set up.
Defense is stacked with Jalen Smith and Vander Esch and Sean Lee and Byron Jones.
Please don't mention Sean Lee.
DeMarcus Lawrence, like y'all defense has a lot of talent,
do not mention Sean Lee ever.
What?
That man has been injured.
Man, she been injured for a year and a half.
That man has been injured his whole career.
Man, shut up. He was a Pro Bowler for a few years ago.
It doesn't matter. He's been injured.
Sean Lee, they need him. Jalen Smith and Vander Esch, man.
Sean Lee is trash.
You're a hater, man. Go to the next fucking topic.
He's been injured his whole career. But let me get back on that topic real quick. Preseason, they need to start playing the starters. The product isn't very good the first couple weeks of the regular season.
So you gonna watch tonight?
Yeah, I'll watch.
What food you getting?
I don't know, man. I didn't get nothing prepared. I can go for some chili or something. It's nice.
It is gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold as hell that night. I'll be under the blanket.
Pizza. I'm trying to eat better though. I don't want to be all fat and chili, pizza, and chips and dip and all that.
You get a salad. This shit costs too much.
Salads don't cost too much.
Shit, a good salad, like a chicken salad, is something about $10, man.
Well, you need to take your ass to the store and start making your own salads.
I don't know. You gonna make me one? I give you $10.
Yeah, give me $10. I'll make you a week's worth of salad. But yeah, man, the Stars need to start playing the preseason, and everyone talks about how
the starters do need to play a little more in the preseason.
Everyone talks about the fear of getting hurt, and I understand.
Right?
But guess what?
It's football, man.
First snap of week 1, game 1.
Right, you can get hurt. Right, that kills me with that getting hurt, man.
Dallas will implode the best themselves like they do every year.
Man, shut up.
Yeah, stop hating, please. Tino, you're just a hater.
Tino, we don't need that negativity, man. You gonna come on here and say something sweet, man.
Say something sweet. I don't know about that. I'm not saying that much, but yeah, Dallas is gonna be fine. Tino,
Dallas is winning 10 games or more. Book it.
Chanel said she'll make you a salad for $7. Hers won't be as good as mine. So
Chanel, I'm taking you up on that offer.
No, just give me the 10. My salad's bang. I'll have the dressings and everything. You'll be all set to go. I'm telling you. You'll be like, man, what?
I love salads too.
Listen, but yeah, man, let the starters play a little bit. The
Right.
product's gonna suck the first
Starters definitely
couple
need to play
weeks of
more
the
in
NFL
preseason.
season. And don't give me the bullshit about how players are gonna get injured and you don't want your stars to get injured. Guess what? Like I said, snap one of game one, within the first 30 seconds, your star can go down, and that's it.
Right.
It is what it is. But the shit looks sloppy, and I bet you watch the Packers and Bears tonight probably gonna have about 8 penalties at least between.
It'll be a
both teams.
21-17 game Packers.
And it'll be sloppy. So
And I got some shit to say about that game too.
but staying on the topic of people being, misfits and contracts, Melvin Gordon's still out.
Come on, Melvin, man.
I'm
What
glad-
are you doing? I got you on my fantasy in my Lincoln League, man. Why aren't you playing?
Listen, I'm glad I didn't draft him this year.
Get traded or something so you can play.
Well,
I can deal with you missing
listen.
week 1 and 2, but after that, you need to be playing. Man. I need you.
There's been reports that the Eagles have made a
Yeah, they
offer.
turned it down already. The Chargers said no. Don't nobody want no damn Jordan Howard. No disrespect to Jordan Howard. He's
That
not a
was-
sorry running
You
back,
just
but
disrespected him.
I just
wasn't
said
there.
no disrespect. But he's not.
Just because you say no disrespect doesn't mean your comment was not disrespectful.
Listen, man, stop
you said
trying to.
nobody wants this guy.
Stop,
How's that not disrespectful?
stop trying to dissect my words and flip them, man.
How is saying
Jordan Howard is not a bad running back. He's a C+ running back.
Listen.
He's not bad.
You just said nobody wants this guy. Is that not
But compared to
disrespectful?
Melvin Gordon is an A running back, man. Come on, man. Come on now.
If I was like Don saying no girl will ever want you ever in life, is that not disrespectful?
What's the reason though? I would need to know the reason for
I
you to
just
say
like you're
that.
just a C+ kind of guy.
Yeah, I would take that as a defense.
So how did you?
Sorry, Jordan Howard, man. You not bad. I'm gonna rephrase what I said. Jordan Howard is not a slouch, but he's not Melvin Gordon, man.
But if you
No
have
one's giving up
listen.
Melvin Gordon for Jordan Howard in a second round pick.
But here's the thing: if you got Melvin Gordon that doesn't want to play for you unless you pay him, and you don't want to pay him, then why keep him around? What's the point?
Because the Chargers have the leverage. Melvin Gordon he's gonna lose $330,000 every week he don't play. That's what I said. He's not gonna miss more than a game or two. He's not gonna keep missing all that money. Can't afford it. $330,000 a week. We ain't gonna see that much money in 5 years. He getting that in a week.
Listen, if you don't want this guy and he don't want to be here unless you want to pay that man, and you don't want to pay that man, get rid of him. You're not gonna get like 4 first-round draft picks for this guy. It doesn't happen
He
in the
needs
NFL.
to go to Houston
Why would he go to Houston?
because they don't have a running back anymore.
Houston doesn't have a lot of stuff.
If Houston,
Houston's
if Houston
defense
gets
is
a running
trash.
back, they're a Super Bowl contender.
No, they are not.
J.J. Watt. So
J.J.
they
Watt
need.
is injured every year too,
He's
man.
played last year and he had 15 sacks.
J.J. Watt's a bum too, man. I'm tired.
Wow.
Listen, I am so tired.
I'm
of
done
people-
with you. Hey, y'all.
I'm so tired.
Give me some NyQuil, man. I'm about to go to sleep on
I'm
you,
gonna
man.
throw this down because I'm so tired of people talking about J.J. Watt and he's hurt every damn year.
And he's still getting double-digit sacks every year, missing 4-5 games every year.
Tired of that man.
Man, J.J. Watt is a dog. Why you think they got rid of Clowney? Because J.J. Watt is that good.
Listen, they got rid of Clowney because he didn't want to be there neither.
Man,
Because they love J.J. Watt. so
all
much, and
Houston
he's
is
always
missing
injured.
is a running back. They got a top 3 receiver in DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Then you got Will Fuller solid. Then you got Kute, he's solid. The offense is there. Deshaun Watson is probably a top 7 quarterback. You add a Melvin Gordon to that, Houston's a Super Bowl contender, man. Easy.
I'm not saying that much.
Only other teams in the AFC that could beat Houston if they get Melvin Gordon is probably the Chiefs and maybe the Browns. That's about it. And maybe then the Patriots. 3 teams out of the whole conference.
Say that one more time.
The only teams that could beat Houston if they get a Melvin Gordon is the Patriots, maybe the Browns, and the Chiefs. That's it. No one else in the AFC is coming close to beating Houston if they get Melvin Gordon. Nobody.
I'm not worried about Houston.
I would love to see Houston get Melvin Gordon, man, because Deshaun Watson, one of my favorite players.
No, look, I'm not worried about Melvin.
But
Gordon.
I'm pissed that he's holding
But
out,
yeah,
man. That's upsetting to
Man, we'll
me.
see what
man.
happens.
My feelings hurt.
They're talking about he ain't playing this week, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, the Eagles offered something. Nobody else, it seemed, at least it's not being reported, anybody else offered anything. So they better take what they can get or pay that man and leave it be. Let me see. Let me go back up here real
They
quick.
love Eckler and Jackson.
Tino, you said the preseason nothing but for glorified scrimmages. Yeah, but you need scrimmages to get that practice in. You need to go against other guys besides your
Right,
own team.
right.
to
I
get
totally
that
agree
work
with
in.
that, right.
So let the start.
Your
I'm
own
not
teams
saying,
are
listen,
not going to try to hit you as hard. They're not going to try to know the play. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying let these guys play the whole game or even the first half or the whole quarter, but these guys need to get at least 2 series, maybe 3 in, and then call it a day. They need to get something going.
Or at least play a quarter. Shit, I would even play him the first quarter.
Give me 3 series and I'm good. Cowboys, always, whatever. Something always happens. We get screwed a lot of times. Ken, don't worry. Dante is fine in that chair. You keep bringing up this chair.
Yeah, stop that. We're not doing that chair shit in season 2, man. Y'all cut that out, man. We're not doing that.
Krishan, what up? Let's see. Houston gave up the most.
Krishan, my boy, what up, man?
Houston gave the more sacks. How would they improve that much without? That's what I'm saying. Melvin Gordon isn't gonna. I mean, he's gonna help, but they need a lot more than just a running back.
No, they don't, man. I don't know what y'all think Houston is, man. Houston won the division the last 2 years.
Who's in their division?
The Colts, the Bengals. I mean, the Colts, the Jaguars, and the
trash.
First of all, the Jaguars aren't trash, and neither are the Colts. The Colts was a Super Bowl pick before Luck went out, retired.
I forgot about Luck. We can mention him here.
You might as well now. Man, listen here.
Hold on, you want to mess with him now?
Yeah.
You done with Melvin Gordon?
Melvin Gordon. Chargers either pay that man or get rid of him, man. Simple as that. It's not about to be no tic-tac-toe shit.
A bunch of trash.
No, they not. There's no shitty teams in that whole division. Everybody in that division at least 8-8.
The Colts was cool. Jaguars were trash. Titans are trash.
The Titans are us 8-8 team, 7-9 at the worst.
Overrated. That's.
I mean, they're not gonna beat the Browns, but I mean, Derrick Henry may go off.
But
But yeah, Andrew Luck, man. Listen here. The fans booing him. Come on now. I'm 50-50 with that. I can see why they booing him because they found out right like in the middle of a preseason game, the guy took his jersey off. Like, their feelings was hurt.
I don't think he had a jersey on. He was in a t-shirt.
I know the dude that I seen in the stands had a blue
you
Andrew Luck jersey on. Yeah, a fan. Took his jersey off as soon as he heard the news over the Megatron or whatever it's called, the Jumbotron.
As I said, we talking about Transformers,
right? Well, he did transform their franchise with this news, so that kind of coincides.
I see how you did that.
But yeah, man, and I can see how I can understand Andrew Luck's side of it too. You've been injured 3 out of the last 4 years. You can't stay healthy. And that eventually starts to take a toll on you, man. Like, you can't stay healthy. You can't. He said in the interview he didn't even have love for the game anymore because he couldn't enjoy it because he kept dealing with injuries. Like, you can't even focus on the love of the game because you too worried about your health, getting healthy, getting back on the field. Like, you can't even focus on winning or being around your teammates. You too focusing on rehab and not getting hurt and taking medicine. And, like, I understand it as far as his mental state in that capacity, man. That's tough, man. Because I dealt with an injury. I tore my meniscus in the military, and I couldn't be out there with my airmen. So I know exactly. And that was just one time for me. Andrew Luck has happened 3 or 4 different times, man. So I can imagine he is his own times 10 times what I went through. So I hope he gets it together. I hope the coach can recover, but I don't think Jacoby Brissett is going to lead them nowhere.
No way.
Jacoby Brissett, the coach may win 7 games, maybe, and I'm being generous saying 7 games. Other than T.Y. Hilton, their offense really ain't crap. And I'm just not trying to be disrespectful, but it ain't. Marlon Mack, he's okay, but he's not nobody that can lead a team. Their defense ain't crap. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, Luck leaving them just threw them in pretty much a lottery pick, man, for real.
Listen, I mean, here's one thing that bugs me about sports fans is they hold these athletes to, like, such a high standard that they don't even hold themselves to. Like, if you're at your job and you're not enjoying this anymore, you go in there miserable every day, and you want to leave, then don't get mad at this man for wanting to leave. This man got injured a lot. He was getting hit all the time. He had no O-line for years. That man was getting destroyed.
Luck was getting killed.
Messed up. So, like, I can't blame this man. He doesn't have the passion. He's tired of being injured.
Right.
He wants to walk away. And, yeah, it happened abruptly. And, like, I don't get mad at the fans because if I found out that my franchise quarterback just up and quit, out of nowhere, I'd probably boo too. I'd be upset. So, I mean, that's just emotions coming out. I'm sure they didn't want to boo that guy a day or 2 later once they, saw what he was talking about and how he felt. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, I mean, maybe he could have gave them a bigger heads up, or maybe it literally hit that man. Like, I can't.
I think it did. Like, it literally hit him. Like, man, I can't do this no more. And then he just did what he did.
So I don't think that he was like holding out and trying to hold the Colts hostage and just sabotage their season and their team.
Yeah, I don't think he did that. I think he loved that friend. I don't think it was nothing like that at all.
It's just
something he was going through,
the
man.
The man was injured all the time. He was getting beat up all the time. He was hurt all the time. He was tired of the rehab. He was tired of going through all that crap. I can't blame him. And it's rough.
And it's not even just football, people. Like, you got to take into fact he's still a human being and a man at the end of the day. That's not even including the stuff he deals with outside of football. We don't know if that man got a wife, kids, house pet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more into it than just football.
I don't know offhand, but I'm sure it's out there with his marital status.
Mental health is serious, man. And like I said, it ain't even just football, man. Like, that go for everything we deal with in life as just human beings, man. Relationships, money issues, family issues, job situations. Like, when your mind has reached a point where it gets to a breaking point or a turning point, something got to give, man, because some people commit suicide over it. Some people just shut down. Some people move away. Some people just, it's tough, man. You got to be mentally strong to deal with a lot of stuff, man. Everybody don't have that capability, man. So Luck did what he felt was best for him to stay sane, man, for real. So I'm not mad at Andrew Luck at all. I still think he was a hell of a quarterback. Is he a Hall of Famer? That's left up to. I don't think he played. I don't think he played long enough, healthy to be a Hall of Famer. But I don't think he's going to be forgotten. I say that he's not going to be forgotten. But I don't know if I will put him in the Hall of Fame because he didn't have enough healthy seasons.
Yeah, he's not going in the Hall of Fame, but he was
he definitely was a good quarterback. One of the most talented in the league.
Okay. Well, we should get into our predictions.
Yeah, boy, bring up the schedule.
Where we at? Where's the schedule at? Bang, bang, bam. Okay, so week 1, we will start off with tonight's game. The Green Bay Packers are playing the Chicago Bears. The Bears.
They in Green Bay?
I thought they're in Chicago.
I think they're in Green Bay. The Green Bay don't never start.
Oh, yeah, they're at Chicago.
Oh,
man.
I ain't still.
Yeah, I'm chilling, my car.
You still?
So, excuse me.
Right.
What up, Dearness?
Oh, what up, D? We see you.
But yeah, go ahead, go for it. You want to go first?
Man,
I already know my pick.
I'm going with Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm not picking against Aaron Rodgers, man. Probably top 5 quarterback. I will say this, though. The Bears last year won, 11 games? 12 games? Something like that. I think the Bears take a major step back this year.
What?
Their defense is awesome. They have a top probably 3 defense in the league. I'm not disputing that at all. Their defense are going to keep them in most games throughout the season. But when you look at their offense, man, their offense is not good at all. Trubisky, the word is still out on him. They don't have any receivers. Their tight end is okay with Trey Burton. Their running game is okay. They have a rookie that people are high on in David Montgomery. So we don't know what he's going to do. Like, what threats do they have on offense? Name one threat they have on offense. They don't have any. They go against a team like the Rams or the Saints or Dallas or the Eagles or the Packers tonight. Like, they're not going to be able to stop none of them, man. Like, they can't score enough to beat teams like that. When you play a juggernaut like that, you have to be able to score. Even if you do have a great defense, you still have to put some points on the board to win the game. The game can't end 0-0. I mean, it can, but that's not going to happen. But, come on, man. I think the Bears are highly overrated on the offensive end. Now, like I said, on the defensive end, they're awesome. Khalil Mack and them boys over there are awesome, man. But their offense is not good, man. People give the Bears way too much credit. Way too much credit. I think they have a 9-7 season. They're not winning no double-digit games this year.
Who, the Bears?
Yes, the Bears are not winning 10 games this year. The NFC got too good this year now. I think the Vikings are going to be way better with Dalvin Cook. They're going to fight for a playoff spot. The Saints still there. The Rams. The 49ers going to be better because Garoppolo back. The Seattle's going to be better.
Number one, he has to stay healthy. So
the Cardinals going to be better because they got a better quarterback. Like, it's too many teams that's improved. The Eagles then got way better. Dallas then got better. Like it's too many teams, man. I don't see the
Too
Bears.
many teams.
Bears are going to be 9-7. They're not winning no 10 games, man. I don't see the Bears winning no 10 or more games.
Right.
But the Packers win this game in a close one, 21-17.
21-17.
Aaron Rodgers throws for 2, maybe 3 touchdowns, and Aaron Jones probably runs one in too.
So, I'm going against what you said. All right, I'm gonna go with the Bears. Shout out to Mitchell Trubisky, Mentor's own Ohio native.
Man!
You know. Oh wow, yeah, all that volume. You're always doing that. But yeah, Bears last year were 12-4.
I said that man 12.
You know what?
Yeah, people, we are extremely apologetic for what just happened.
Yeah,
man.
we're back.
Lost connection, but we definitely back right now.
We're back live.
Definitely continue with where we left off with our predictions, man. But we sorry about that, y'all.
Yeah, the first episode of the season, we go down with technical difficulties,
Right?
Which sucks, but I mean, I guess at this point it is what it is. Go
ahead and pick your stupid Bears.
Yeah,
man.
let me try to get my mental status back and my train of thoughts going. But yeah, I'm going with the Bears. You were talking about the offense of the Bears isn't that good.
They have
the
no
offense
threats, man.
of
Name
the
a threat.
Packers isn't that good either. I mean,
They have Devontae Adams, who's the top 10 running back.
Receiver.
and Aaron Jones ain't that bad.
Besides Devontae Adams, they got nobody. Jimmy Graham's washed. He's done. And they got a bunch of role players that need to step up.
They have Aaron Rodgers. Keep in mind that he can make anybody.
Listen, Mitchell Trubisky had a hell of a year last year.
You think he gonna do that again with no weapons?
I mean, he still got weapons.
What weapons? Name one.
Montgomery is to be determined. Cohen's still out there, was nice. Robinson ain't bad.
Yeah, he not bad. That's probably their best weapon. And Burton ain't bad, but that's about it.
Ridley, we'll see what he's about.
Ridley?
Yeah, Ryan Ridley. Riley Ridley.
Oh,
we'll see what he's about.
Who's that? Calvin's brother or something?
You know what? I don't know.
It looked like him. It might be. I think they could.
But yeah, I think the Bears, they're at home. I think they're going to win this tonight. So that's why I'm going with the Bears.
Shall I bet?
For me and you?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Bet 10.
Okay.
You cash app me in the morning when you lose.
Cash app me when you
I'll lose. If the Packers lose, I'll cash app you.
So where's the schedule? Boom. On to the next game.
Yeah, boy, one of my games of the week.
Here you
one
go.
of my games of the week.
Here you go.
Chiefs and Jaguars. They in Jacksonville.
Here you go with this shit.
Jacksonville's defense will be ready this season. Now, I'm not saying they're going to lock up the Chiefs because I doubt that. No one's going to lock them up. But I don't think the Chiefs are going to score no 30, 40 points. I'm going to say that. They may get in the 20s, maybe. I'm picking the Chiefs to win the game.
So don't blow up the Jaguars.
But it's not going to be no high-scoring game. It's going to be a drag game out. Nick Foles is going to be solid. Fournette's back healthy. He's going to pound and ground the Chiefs because the Chiefs' defense ain't that good.
The Chiefs' defense is terrible.
So, I mean, the Jaguars can score on them. The Jaguars got Fournette. D.D. Westbrook is their number one option. He's okay. So I think with Nick Foles at the helm now over Blake Bortles, man, I think the Jaguars going to be much better than what they was last year. But like I said, the Chiefs just got too much firepower on offense, man. With Mahomes, the best quarterback in football, and you got Tyreek Hill, top 10 receiver. Travis Kelce is easily the best tight end in football, and you still got Sammy Watkins, Damian Williams. They running back now, not bad, and they picked up LaShawn McCoy. So Chiefs just got too many weapons, man. I just don't think the Jaguars can keep up with them. But they will slow them down slightly. But like I said, I think it won't be as high scoring as people think. I see maybe a 24-17 game, Chiefs.
So, yeah, the Jaguars will definitely be better than what they were last year. But with that being said, Nick Foles hasn't done anything outside of Philadelphia.
I mean, he hasn't played nowhere.
He played in L.A.
I mean, yeah, he did, but he didn't have the weapons he had. And look at what he did with the Eagles with weapons. With Alshon Jeffrey, with Zach Ertz, with McCoy.
We'll see what happens. He doesn't have those type of weapons there in
I mean, he got Fournette and D.D. That ain't bad.
That's all right. It ain't no Ertz and...
I mean, yeah, they ain't Ertz and Alshon Jeffrey. I agree with that.
And, you know.
Right.
So, but I'm going to go Chiefs. I don't think it'll be that close. I think the Jaguars will put up a fight. I think
31-17.
I'll go with let's go about 28-17, somewhere around there. The Jaguars defense, I don't think it's going to be that good. They had that year that they were outstanding, and last year they weren't very good at all. But yeah,
Fournette didn't play all mostly last year.
That's fine.
Right?
That has nothing to do with the defense. Defense was
their defense can't score points.
Yeah, well, they should stop.
And if they on the field 70% of the time, they're going to get tired and give up plays, man. Like what you expect.
Like I said, Nick Foles still has to prove he can do it outside of Philly. But yeah, Chiefs over the Jaguars. Falcons versus the Vikings.
This is good.
Is this another one of your games of the week? I would hope not.
Yeah, I think it is, man. This is going to be a very intriguing game, man. This is going to be this might be a playoff preview, honestly. This might be a playoff preview, man.
Playoff preview? Really? You think the Falcons are going to the playoffs?
Hell yeah. Devontae Freeman is back fully healthy. Julio dealing with his little issues, but he'll be ready when it get to the Coupe de Gracie. He'll be ready. You still got Matt Ryan, top 10 quarterback. Devontae Freeman, when he's healthy, he's a top probably 12 running back in the league. Julio is easily top 5. And you got Ridley, who's on the upcoming, looking to have a breakout year. Then you still got Sanu, Austin Hooper as your tight end. Atlanta got a lot of weapons, man. And their defense ain't as bad as people think it is either. So
the Falcons were under 500 last year.
I'm going to pick the Vikings to win this game.
So why'd you just blow up the Falcons?
I didn't lie about anything I said. The Falcons have probably a top 5 offense in football.
Well, I don't understand.
But I think the Vikings have a lot of weapons too. You got Kirk Cousins, who's a B quarterback. You got Dalvin Cook, top 7 running back. You got
Vikings.
You got Thielen. You got Diggs. You got Rudolph. Like the Vikings have a lot of weapons too, and the Vikings have a top 10 defense in the league as well. So I think the Vikings are gonna win this game in a nail biter, 24-27 type game.
So I was looking here, and they were saying
that if Julio don't play, the Vikings are really gonna win this game. It's not even gonna be close. I don't think if Julio don't play.
They're saying Julio's undecided because of a contract dispute, so he doesn't even know if he's playing.
Yeah, if Julio don't play, people, it's a blowout. I picked 28-14.
If Julio doesn't play, then Vikings for sure. So my pick is kind of iffy because I think if Julio plays, I'm going to go with the Falcons.
Not to mention they're in Minnesota, so that helps Minnesota too.
I will go with the Falcons with Julio. I will go with the Vikings without. So it's kind of iffy, but my pick all based on Julio. And if he's not playing, they don't stand a chance. But if he is, I'm going with the Falcons.
I hope he don't play so Ridley can give me numbers.
He needs to play. He's on
I got Ridley on my Lincoln League, y'all. Come on, let's go Ridley, man. Give me 100 yards. Oh, you got Ridley in the
No, I got Julio on my team.
Oh, no, I got Ridley in my Lincoln League. Come on, Ridley, man.
Oh, baby. How about them Brownies?
Yeah, boy, Browns. I will have my Browns gear on all day Sunday, people, man. Order some new stuff off Poshmark, man. Shout out Poshmark.
Okay.
This is a blowout, man.
Wow, really?
This is a blowout. 31-17, man.
31-17, huh?
Odell's going to have a field day. Landry's going to have a solid game. Njoku's going to have a solid game. Nick Chubb is going to have a monster game. Baker Mayfield is going to have a monster game.
Don't try to take Nick Chubb off me in fantasy.
Miles Garrett is going to have a monster game. Greedy Williams, interception. Denzel Ward, interception. Like, come on, man. The Titans don't got nothing coming. So Derrick Henry will probably get a touchdown, and Mariota may throw for another one, but that's about it.
Everybody's eating
against the Titans tomorrow. Sunday.
Well,
no, not even close.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be. And
they in Cleveland too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's
the Browns are about to be dumb hype, man.
The Browns have a very high-powered offense. They haven't proved anything yet.
They have a high-powered defense too.
They have a good defense. They have a very high-powered offense. They haven't proved anything yet, but I think the Titans aren't gonna. I mean, they're not gonna stand a chance. I don't know that it's gonna be a blowout.
This game is over before it even started.
Yeah, Titans stand no chance in my opinion. So Browns over Titans easily. Bills and Jets. This game is
this game sucks. But I am interested to see Le'Veon. So I'm gonna pick the Jets. 17-14 game Jets. Le'Veon gets a touchdown. Darnold throws for another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jets as well. I think Le'Veon's gonna really help Darnold this year.
Yeah, the Jets are gonna be way better. The Jets won how many games last year? 4? 5?
Let's see.
Whatever their total was, I think Le'Veon definitely gives them at least 2 more wins.
They won 4 games last year.
I can see the Chiefs definitely being 6-10 or 7-9.
Yeah, at least 6.
At least 6 wins. He's going to get them at least 2 more wins. And Robbie Anderson ain't bad neither. Shout out to him too.
So yeah, at least 6 wins just based off of Le'Veon. Yeah, I'm the Bills.
Bills stink. They're gonna go 2-14.
Let go of McCoy, and
you have no receivers. You have no quarterback. Well, they got Josh Allen, but who the hell he gonna throw the ball to? Who's he gonna throw the ball to?
Didn't have much of a year last year, so I don't think they.
Yeah, the Bills. The Bills may win 3 games this year.
Jets
maybe
easily. Ravens
this
and
game
Dolphins.
sucks too. The Ravens should win this game easily. The Dolphins have, other than Kenyon Drake, the Dolphins have nobody. They let Kenny Stills go, and Fitzpatrick is their starter. This game sucks.
Oh yeah, they do have.
Lamar Jackson should run all over them. Ingram should run all over them. This game sucks. The Ravens win 24-13. And I don't care if they are in Miami.
Fitzmagic.
Yeah, with who? With what receiver? Yeah, exactly. Who the hell he gonna throw to? It ain't like he got Mike Evans or Goodwin like he had last year.
Yeah,
and OJ Howard. He ain't got nobody to throw the ball to. Nobody.
I don't think the
Dolphins are gonna score 13.
I don't think Lamar Jackson's gonna have a field day.
I do. He's gonna have a field day against them. He's definitely getting 20 fantasy points.
I'll give it to the Ravens as well. Redskins and Eagles. This game shouldn't be close. It really shouldn't. Was it Case Keenum has the helms of the Redskins, but they don't have any offense, man. They really don't have much weapons. And, Wentz, when healthy, is very dominant, and he has plenty of weapons. I'm going to go with the Eagles.
Yeah, this is another blowout. The Eagles are going to thrash the Redskins 31-14 type of game, something like that.
Blowout city.
Alshon Jeffrey and Carson Wentz. Shout out to Carson. I got you as my starting quarterback in both my leagues, actually. So, Carson, you put up some numbers for me. Zach Ertz, top 3 tight end. Then you pick up Deshaun Watson. You still got Nelson Aguilar, Miles Sanders. And
Deshaun Watson ain't no impact player.
He's going to take some heat off of Ertz and Jeffrey because he's the deep threat.
Yeah,
you get all that underneath shit with Jeffrey and Ertz now.
If his old ass can still run.
No, he's still running a 4.4, 4.5 easy. Don't think he ain't no 4.7, 4.8. He ain't get that slow in no year.
Maybe 4.6, but he ain't definitely no 4.4. Yeah, I picked that one already. Rams and Panthers. I'm going Rams. I don't think it's going to be that much of a game. McCaffrey should probably have a decent game. Is Cam playing? I know he's been banged up in preseason. Rams unleash Gurley versus Panthers. We'll see how. They said he's ready to roll. He'll play, but yeah, I don't think the Panthers are that good. I'm going to go Rams. Rams over the Panthers.
Yeah, the Rams. I think it's going to be closer than what people think, though. I don't think Cam's just going to get blew out like that because the Panthers aren't as bad as you make them seem to be. They do have a couple of weapons on offense. Cam is a weapon in himself. You got Christian McCaffrey, a top 3 running back. Curtis Samuel's not a bad receiver. DJ Moore's not a bad receiver. And you still got old reliable Greg Olsen at tight end. So the Panthers aren't bad, man. And their defense is still solid. So I think this is going to be a closer one than what people think. I see a 27-21 type of game, Rams.
Okay.
Rams just got too much firepower, and they still got a good defense.
Absolutely.
Rams probably have the best offense in football, man. with Goff.
We'll see how
you got Gurley, a top 3 running back. You got three level B receivers in Cup, Woods, and Cooks. They're all 3 tier B receivers. I mean, tier 2 receivers. All 3 of them are tier 2 receivers.
We'll see how the Browns do. They still got to prove it. The Patriots are still a great offense.
Dude, with Josh Gordon, they're about to be a great offense. And Demaryius Thomas. And Sonny Michel.
I don't know if Demaryius Thomas is playing right now. He got re-signed. They cut him but re-signed him. But, they still got a nice offense. Colts and Chargers, this game, in my opinion, just sucks. It's going to be sloppy. And I'll give it to the Chargers just because they're home and Brissett. I don't believe in Brissett, so yeah, Chargers.
Chargers who?
Chargers over the.
Oh yeah, the Chargers should win that game easily, man. With Phillip Rivers and you got Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Eckler. So yeah, the Chargers should win this game. Only threat the coach got is T.Y. Hill, and that's about it. Ebron, I don't think is gonna get the ball as much because Luck ain't there. So yeah, I don't.
Chargers too. We're having a lot of same teams. That's all right. Excuse me. Bengals and Seahawks. In my opinion.
Why do you say bang, man? You do know it's B-E-N, right?
I said Bengals.
You said Bengals. It's Bengals, man.
Bengals. Anyway, the Bengals and Seahawks should be a blowout.
Yeah, this definitely should be a blowout.
Seahawks should destroy the Bengals.
Now, if AJ Green was playing it to be a better game.
Not even that much in my.
You're a hater, man.
But
hater.
Yeah, that game's not even worth mentioning. The Bengals have nothing going on. Although Nixon had a good year, and outside of that, Andy Dalton stinks. Cowboys and Giants. Eli Manning still a starter. How about them Cowboys? You see the jersey. You already know what it is. Cowboys over the Giants.
Oh yeah, the Cowboys should blow them out. Honestly, I'm not even. But I think it's going to be closer because they do got Evan Ingram and Saquon Barkley and Sterling Shepard. So the Giants do got some weapons on offense. But their defense is kind of suspect. So I think
Giants suck.
I mean, their offense don't suck. They got some weapons on offense. They
Giants
just
suck.
Their defense is what their issue is in quarterback. But I think that Chase Daniels will start before the end of the year. Believe that. Might start the first 4 weeks if the Giants go 0-4. Week 5, Daniels will be starting. So, yeah, Dallas should win that game pretty easily. It shouldn't be close.
Okay. Good for you. 49ers, Buccaneers. I don't like this game. I don't care for either team.
49ers win. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, you want 49ers? I'm going to go to Buccaneers. They got their new head coach.
They got no running back. They do got Mike Evans, though. And Goodwin.
I've never been a believer in Winston.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
I've never been a believer in Winston, but Garoppolo still hasn't proved nothing. He's played like 3 games and then got injured all last year. So.
Didn't he lead the Patriots to the playoffs the year the damn Brady didn't play? Yeah, that's how he got the contract with the 49ers.
He played a couple games when Brady was out.
You shut up, man.
But yeah, Buccaneers, you're picking 49ers, I'm going Buccaneers. Lions, Cardinals, this game sucks.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm going to just go with Matthews. No. Where they playing at?
They're Cardinals are home.
Honestly, I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
Good for you.
I'm going to pick the Cardinals just because Kyler Murray, even though it ain't no slight against Stafford because he's the better quarterback. But
I'm going with the Lions.
Why? Because Stafford. And that's it. The rest of their offense sucks.
What the hell are the Cardinals at? They got
Larry Fitzgerald. David Johnson.
They got Johnson, and that's it. Fitzgerald.
Kyler Murray's a weapon in himself.
Kyler Murray.
Hater.
Rude awakening.
Whatever, like Drew Brees.
Yeah, rude awakening.
Like Drew Brees.
He's like
the same size.
Man, he's 3 feet tall, shorter than Drew Brees.
No, he's not. They both 5'9".
All right. We're running out of time with the podcast.
Hurry up with the last pick.
We got 3 more games. This is the game of the week. Steelers, Patriots.
Yeah, definitely. Patriots win all because Josh Gordon.
I'm going Patriots. It's just Tom Brady's.
And Sonny Michel.
The best.
Shut up, man. So they ain't going to lose a game all year then?
I'm not saying that, but Patriots over Steelers. Texans and Saints.
Another game of the week.
Yeah, this should be a
game of the week.
Nah, maybe not.
You a hater, man. Drew Brees and Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
I'm picking the Saints only because they're at home. If they were in Houston, I would pick Houston.
Yeah, Saints definitely got home field advantage. Houston's defense is trash. I'm going Saints.
Houston defense ain't nowhere to no trash.
Broncos Raiders. This game's gonna stink.
Raiders win if Antonio Brown plays. If Antonio Brown don't play, the Broncos win.
Flacco's trash. Antonio Brown is out. So Carr's got no weapons. I'm gonna go Broncos. Who would you say?
I said the Raiders. If Antonio Brown plays, I'm picking the Raiders. If he doesn't play, I'm picking the Broncos.
Okay. Broncos. All right. Well, for the podcast people, we thank you guys for joining us again. Back for season 2. Continue to listen to us. Share our podcast. Listen to them. Tell your friends, all that good stuff. For Black and White Just Sports, I'm Pat.
I'm Dante.
We'll catch y'all next week.
Peace.
Okay. All right, so that's done. The Facebook Live viewers, I don't know if there's anybody right
Yeah, Gregory Smith.
at the moment. It doesn't look like anybody's watching.
That's because we lost the connection. We had a few
I'm
viewers
sorry.
before
I'm
then.
really pissed about that. I don't know what happened. We lost the internet connection. Technical
It was
difficulties
that Wi-Fi.
happened,
I'm
man.
telling you what it was.
It had to be my internet because the laptop went out too. So it is what it is. But, you know, we'll continue to get better and do better. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. I think it happened once last year and that was it.
Yeah, we didn't get no whole bunch of connection.
It happened once last year. We lost connection. I had to do 2 videos, and of course, it's the first episode of the new season for us that it happened. So it is what it is. But I'll see if I can gel these videos together. Being on my phone, I gotta try this because I don't know. Like, I always did it on the laptop, and I went and saved it off Facebook. I have to try to save it off off my phone, and I can try to gel it together in a video editing app, and maybe I can salvage it that way and put it on YouTube as one video and go from there. You got anything else you want to say?
I'm looking forward. Excuse me.
Ugh.
I'm looking forward to the football season tonight.
Yeah.
Shout out to Serena for winning, and also shout out to that young girl who keep winning. I forgot her
Nice if you
name.
knew her name.
Um,
Is it Coco or the other?
yeah,
one?
something like that. She keeps winning. I think she's still winning. I think I forgot her next match, but
terrible.
she's only 16 or something like
That's
that. So
terrible.
shout
I
out to
think
her,
that's
man.
Coco.
To our community.
Isn't she Asian?
No, she's a Black American. I ain't talking about Serena.
I'm not talking about Serena neither.
Type in young girl who keeps winning.
Doesn't even make sense.
I bet you it come up. Watch this. Young black teenage girl who keeps winning.
Serena should be here. My God.
Sloane Stephens.
That was that Coco chick.
Corey Goff.
Corey, who the fuck is Corey Goff? I don't know why, like, it won't even bring up the people.
Oh, she beat Venus?
Venus has been trying.
Oh, who is Coco Goff?
I just told you Coco, didn't I?
I just told you Goff. Corey is her name.
Oh, Corey.
Corey Goff. She beat Venus.
Venus has been trash for a
Shut
long
up,
time.
man.
Venus has been trash for years now. Her career's been over for a long, long time. Serena Williams, Sloane Stevens. I think it's the Sloane.
No, I think it's Goff. It's Corey Goff, 15. Yeah, that's who it is. She's only 15 years old. That's who I'm talking about.
I think
It's not Sloane, man. Sloane's not 15.
I think she's young too.
She ain't no 15.
She might be. There's another young girl. I'm trying to think of her name. We'll find out. Look this up. Oh, we still got y'all.
No, it ain't Sloane. I'm looking at her. That ain't who I'm talking about. It's definitely the Corey chick that I'm talking about.
She's only 26, so I mean she's still.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Coco. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that Coco chick. I don't know. She look Asian.
She look Asian.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. You got a picture of her?
Same girl. Click on her.
Same girl.
Coco Goff.
Just put Coco Tennis. It was right there. Go to images. No, that's not the girl I'm thinking of. Oh, wait, is it? Yeah, hers. This ain't her. Yeah, Naomi Osaka is the one I'm
that ain't who I'm talking about, no.
Okay. Yeah, she balling too.
Yeah, this who I'm talking about, her right there.
Okay, yeah. She got like a Puma deal or something.
And she keep winning. I think she's still in the tournament right now. I don't think she lost yet. Like I said, she just beat Venus.
I think she already lost U.S. Open. It's U.S. Open, so I think
it's still going on. It was on yesterday. Serena's still winning. I think she's in the
semifinals. She's doing semifinals of Serena. Where did that? What was her name? Goff?
Yeah, Coco Goff. Gauff.
Where did she lose that? Oh, Oscar. Yeah, she's Japanese. She okay.
Where she at? Where Coco go?
I'm going. She lost.
No, she didn't because he. Oh yeah, she did. Oh, to the Nakasaya girl you talking about?
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, she got her ass whooped. Damn, in straight sets. That's still a hell of an accomplishment to make it that far.
Yeah,
You're only
she's
15
young,
years old.
so.
What she like? That was that the semifinals.
Third round. So
That's far enough for your first. She won 3
there
matches
was
before she
still-
lost. Right, that's an accomplishment.
I mean, yeah.
I bet you next year she gonna be a
1,
problem.
2, 3, 4. Still like technically 4 rounds after that, but she did a good job.
She did a real good job.
15 as a pro, so good for her.
Shout out to you, Coco, man.
Or as Dante phrases, the young black girl that plays tennis.
Whatever.
Jeez. But yeah, I think we'll end it there. We had the stupid mishap, the little stumble, the feed went out. I'm gonna try to join the videos together while I do some editing and put it up on YouTube and then on the Black and White Just Sports pages, and that's it. And then we'll check y'all out next week. So for those that watch, thank you. For those that are going to watch and listen, thank you. We appreciate y'all. For Black and White Just Sports, I'm Pat.
I'm Dante.
We'll catch y'all out.
Peace.
Now see, I gotta reach over and hit the button.